Excuse me. Drink my coffee here. Black is back. Hello from the hole. Hello. Hello to all. Hello there. How you guys doing? Just gonna ramble on and yeah, whatever for a night. Hopefully 30-40 minutes. This is kind of like me going live without actually going live, you know. It's like a video live, whatever you want to call it. I don't really do much shorts anymore. I got all those crazy shorts I did over a year ago. You guys want to listen to them, you're more than welcome. The fact of the matter is, the real reason I'm doing this right now is because I'm doing laundry for my parents. It's Friday, yay, it ain't Monday. It's a little rainy. I might go out and help my place over there this weekend, I don't know. You always can comment about whatever the hell you guys want to talk about. This crazy effing rabbit hole matrix life. Yeah, we got the parents bringing us in here. We got everybody living with their parents, and we got all the prices high. Blah, blah. It ain't fair. Oh, the fair should be starting pretty soon. That's about the only fair that exists in this world. That's kind of when I think the holidays really begin. Yeah, it's been raining on and off here in Oklahoma City where I live. And like I was saying, the real reason I'm doing this right now is because a thought provoker came on just as I was about to, the mail came and I was about to listen to Benedict King the Truth, because he's got another 50-minute video I'm going to listen to pretty much right after I'm done with this. And all these guys going live, you never know when they're going to go live, And so I got, in my crazy life, I got to go ahead and do a little thing for you guys here, whatever. Just me, just rambling. I mean, I've already said so much already. So hopefully that'll motivate you to listen to all the other stuff I've made so far on this YouTube channel of mine. You gotta follow the guidelines. Hoping that everything works out. Hopefully it has worked out by the time, that anybody listens to this. I'm sure that's not gonna happen. I wish that would happen. It's probably gonna take a long time. If he even gets it back at all. A crazy world. Because it is about struggling and having to have all those demons in your head, guys. And it is about trying to, find meaning in stuff that we don't even remember asking for. Yeah, that's what it's just all we can do is help each other and we're all going to die. It's really simple. Falling astray and stuff. Who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck about it? It's just I want to bring my life meaning. I want to be employed and stuff. Why? I don't know, because it's just a thing to do. We've been conditioned. Remember back when you were a little kid and it's like you just knew that none of this stuff mattered, but you're forced to do it anyway. And all these adults, they've been forced. It's a vicious cycle, guys. It's like I got to have kids to bring my life meaning. I got to keep all these unnecessary thoughts and all this meaningless BS out of my head. It's just off the top of my head, right? Listening to a video last night, it's like, yeah, it's just off the top of my head. It sounds like some genius or whatever, but it's really just some guy getting online and, pouring himself out. It's like, yeah, this is what it is. And hopefully, it always helps me. This is about all I ever do anymore is YouTube and having a responsible drink. I mean, it all depends on how, when I say drink responsibly, it all depends on how responsible you are. If you're a really down to earth, very logical, reasonable, awake person, then you might be able to handle more alcohol than somebody else, and you might be able to smoke more than somebody else. But these other people that don't really know what's going on and they're just being immature about it, no, that's fucked up, yeah. But some of us wise guys, we can handle our drinks. Yeah, we can handle our liquor, man. We can drink kegs and kegs of beer and wine and bottles of wine, and we'll still be all right. You know what I mean? It's just, the law says otherwise. If you're caught drinking and driving, you go to jail, you DUI, and it'll affect the rest of your life, man. I'm looking at Jerry Springer here again. Oh my God, that's actually an Austin Powers movie, guy. That's fucking hilarious, man. Anyway. That's pretty much what I do, is just I come out here every day and I listen to this stuff and get in the garage and I go in there and look for work maybe a little bit, and then when I get it, I probably sucky anyway. And I just cook dinner. I cooked dinner for my neighbors last night, and then I just wake up and do it again after I have some fun at night after my paper route for my father. He goes out. But you gotta understand that it's all just all these people pulling you up on the phone. It's like, okay, I don't care about this stuff. If it's not a good job offer, I mean, after you go through enough in life, you're gonna start to realize that none of this stuff matters, guys. Because there's always gonna be something that's gonna be plaguing you in your head. There's gonna be something that making you think that you're not good enough for this or that or the other. You know what I mean, guys? Like, I'm not good enough for this. I need to have something that's more sophisticated to me. I mean, it doesn't really matter. You're always trying to make other people think that you're good enough. Always trying to fix it so that, okay, look at me, I'm great. You know, why can't we all be great? Then there wouldn't be anything to look at, and it takes all the fun out of life. There's nothing to strive for anymore. I can't be glorified anymore. And then all these people that don't give a fuck, you know, they're the ones that are like, you know, they don't have anything. And the people that have all this stuff, they don't really give a fuck either. So it's just ultimately nobody really gives a fuck. We just create the illusion of everybody giving a fuck with all these fake grins and everything, handshakes or whatever. Yeah, it's good to see you. How you doing today? Yeah, fine, whatever. And it's like, okay, and see you later. It's so empty and pointless and stupid. Nobody knows how to really be authentic with each other. You start doing that and it's like, oh, you're weird. You need to go to a psych ward or I'm a therapist or something. Buddy, I'm just being me. But no, you can't do those things in this world. You can't be yourself. You can't live the way you want to live without people always just like, you know, you're weird. Of course I'm weird to you because I look at consciousness and existence a different way than you with my free will and cause and effect, right? Which is that way, but not the other way around. Cause and effect wouldn't exist without free will, guys. You got to understand this. All this talk about, oh, everything is just about causality and everything. Wrong. There wouldn't be no causality if it weren't for the free will creating the illusion of causality because of people being corrupt and trying to bend consciousness to their will against their own, you know, little meat suit that they've been incarnated in for a brief period in this crystallized rabbit hole matrix that is not true reality. It is so dense that people don't even realize that they're creating their reality. This is what you must understand, guys. Now, people are going to be listening to this and they're going to be like, no, black hole, this is stupid bullshit. It's like, Pete, everything is just here. We're the center of the universe. No, this is not the center of the universe. This is not the center of the universe. This is why we're all this coping and everything. We're here to just, God, I hate it when I lose my train of thought. We're here to just have an experience and then move on. This is not the center of the universe. This is the edge of the universe. This is where consciousness goes to have an experience beyond its perfection of spiritual realm and everything. And we're making them more vicious because there's always going to be people that take profit off of the suffering. This is a hell realm. It's not worth bringing a child into. That's why I'm not bringing it. You hear what I'm saying, guys? This is what I'm trying to get through to you guys. This is what my channel is all about. You know, anything about life in general is what my channel is about. And my channel, you know, I'm trying to tell you, Black Hole is reaching out to you from his rabbit hole pit in fucking Wonderland down beneath where we belong. It's like, you know, this place doesn't matter. We're all going to go to sleep. We're going to go back into Wonderland, and we don't have to eat or drink nothing. We don't have to follow no white rabbit. We're just going to be there, that we always been there, and we don't realize that we're there because we're just, when you're awake in the physical, you fall asleep there, and when you're awake there, you fall asleep here, because it's all about wherever your consciousness is. So many people have been conditioned to think that this is the center of the universe, and we're just here, you know. Oh my God. Okay. We're just here, and that nothing created us. We're just here, and, you know, this God or whatever, you know, that doesn't make sense, people. Come on, that's not logical. Come on, guys, wake up. You know, the more awake you are, the more you see it for what it is. This world is just a temporary facade for our consciousness. This is just, you know, act like I'm right there in person talking to you right now, guys, and screw the internet. No, I didn't mean that. I love the internet. Without the internet, we wouldn't really even be where we are today, and of course, that's where all the corruption is coming from, for all the convenience. And everybody's sitting, dare I say it, on their butts, scrolling their phones. And I'm not saying anything wrong with that. You got to be so careful with what you say and everything. It doesn't matter whether it's true or not. It matters if it follows the policies and their guidelines and everything. They're going to they're going to come get you. They're going to fuck you up. I don't know if I want to make this video that long, guys. But yeah. I don't know, guys. I'm just trying to get it through to everybody that this world is just totally based off of the notion that you gotta bust your butt and everybody's gonna profit off of it in the end. And all the people that bust their butt is just gonna keep on busting it because they don't really get the appreciation they deserve. They don't have anything that's really needed for them. They got all this stuff that they like doing and they can't do it because they got to go be a slave. That is fucked up. That's miserable. And what's sad is that people just go with it. They don't question it. They've been programmed to just go with it, man. And I guess it's the way it is. That's life, yeah. No, that's the way you've been conditioned to think life to be. There's never going to be any change in this world because people are always going to be, I'm not going to say ignorant, but the people are going to be just not aware of how things really are. And that's what this YouTube channel and all these YouTube channels, hopefully most of them, if not all of them, are essentially all about, is trying. I just kind of, sometimes, I'm not copying anybody, sometimes I try to put it in my own words. I absorb what they say and I say it, or I just whatever the heck I want to say. I mean, you can't really tell. I can't really tell. Hell, I can't, sometimes I even find myself struggling to say what I really want to say on these, this content and everything. Because there's just so much to say and it's hard to say it and just like, over the internet. But at the same time, it gives me comfort because I don't have to show my face, which I don't and plan on ever doing. I have done it a couple times in the long, vast array of my 1,000 videos or more. But, you guys are going to have to look for it. It's like, where's Waldo? Where's Black Hole? I mean, there are instances where I do show my face and all this stuff that I've done on here. Now that I got over 1,000 videos, it just shows 1K on my channel, so I don't have to worry about, do I got, it just makes me feel better about doing stuff. But all these channels are pretty much basically about just, this is how it really is. And, we understand what you're going through and how life might slap you in the face. Otherwise, you wouldn't be listening in the first place. And we're trying to convince you, we know what you're going through. This is BS. We got one. That's what it is. It just listening to this stuff, doesn't it just make you feel better? I mean, there's someone out there, they know that all this is nonsense. And we're brothers or whatever. Anyway, give me a hug, give me a kiss. I love you guys. Anyway, what else the fuck do I want to say before I end this? I don't know, guys. I'm gonna try to make the video a little bit longer. I got some stuff to drink here. My father did go to the store. He did go to help me. He even put $50 in my bank account because the fair's coming up. So that's gonna help with gas and everything. So that was nice of him. That's why I cooked dinner for him last night. You help me, I help you, right? That's how it works. You help me, I help you. How life is supposed to be, and nobody's helping each other. And then it's like, why is all this stuff about war trying to start up, all this stuff about the prices are not going to ever go down, the AI is going to take everything over. How is anybody supposed to work? It's the same thing I always say, but in a different way. It's just that, it's just coming on here and it's like, okay, I think I'll make some content now. Maybe it'll touch somebody out there. Maybe it'll make somebody feel better for a little bit, and then it'll be like, okay, well, now who I'm going to go listen to? Am I going to go listen to Born Corrupt System? Okay, and now who am I going to go listen to Life is Already There 6, meaning the cycle thought before. I'm naming off YouTubers. Prison Called Life. I think he might actually be done with his channel, and thank you for all your content. He'll be back. I bet he'll be back sometime. Tony the Tiger, I think he's got some job coming up. Tragic Reality, Trying to Cope with Reality, oh God, I might have to pause it. Tragic Reality, I did some impersonations a while back. That's kind of funny. You can go back into my earlier videos. I'm impersonating everybody. It's a tragic reality. I'm not making fun of anybody. What's the other one? Who or anybody else? God, there's so many of them. That's that one guy. I always like to see if I can remember how many I can remember while I'm making content, I know that one guy. I can't remember his name. I mean, I know you guys. I just have to look at you again. See, I'm going to try to name them off as the video goes on. I don't know, I'd nice to be able to do the stuff I was doing before. I mean, I'm making do with what I have now, but it'd be nice if I could go back to what I was doing before all this crap and pandemic and everything screwed everything up. All throughout history, there's always been some kind of issue to screw people over, and it shouldn't be that way. People need to help each other and love each other, but it shouldn't be as difficult as it is. Life is already hard enough. Why make it harder? Yeah. Anyway, what do we have? 15 minutes. Excuse me. Anyway, tell me what's on you guys' minds. Tell me how much you are coping with this crazy reality. That Daniel Henschel hadn't done anything in a long time. I don't know what's going on with that guy. I don't know. Maybe. There's a lot of those YouTubers. Just anybody on here, just talking about lives, and you'll find them. You know. See, what else do I want to say today? Excuse me. Drinking my coffee, you know. I love my coffee, black coffee. Of course, I always like the cream coffee too, but black is fine. Yum, yum, yum. Ah, oh my God. Okay, I think that's it for this one. Like, share, subscribe. I'll see you guys again when the time is right. This is Black Hole. I love you all. Peace. Bye-bye for now, and keep coping. Over and out. Love you guys. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye.